So as Thanksgiving is just about here, and after that we get fully into the holiday season and the month of December, we all know that everyone's going to be starting to do their top 10, worst 10, all types of bourbon and whiskey lists. And I've done the same. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing that this year, but I do like to point out some favorites, some not so favorites. And I've already in my last video, and I can't wait to have another pour. But already said that the Jack Daniel's toasted single barrel heritage barrel 100 proof for me is definitely one of my top favorites of 2025. In this video, I'm going to tell you what, not one of my worst bourbons of 2025 is, but one of my most disappointing, and that's this one. I want to say worst because I've certainly had plenty of stuff that is worse, but I would say of stuff that came out in 2025, which this did. This was the most I think this probably was the most disappointing to me because I expected just so much better. I mean, I picked this up and I overpaid for this, and I did it willingly because I just thought I've never had Old Fitzgerald. I know, I've heard these are so good, and I just love this bottle and everything like that, and I just expected this to be just something, really, really spectacular, and for me, it's not. And that's the key thing for me. Everyone's opinion is just as valid. There's no right or wrong, but for me, I just really never really was that thrilled with this. And for me, I should not be that surprised because its cousin, the Larceny, I know it's a small batch, 92 proof. I just never liked it. But yet, at the batches, the Larceny ABC, which I haven't really seen too many ones of this past year. But I don't like the 92 proof small batch, but of the Larceny barrel proof batches, I absolutely love them. I love all of them. So totally different. Barrel proof, really good. 92 proof, not. This is somewhere in between, but this is a lot closer to the small batch. It's only 8 proof points higher. But I know that, and I've not had the other ones, the Bottled and Bond series. I know it's an annual series, the 8th year, the 9th year. Have not had that, so I can't say how this compares to that. I just know that I just expected more of this. Well, to give this one last try, this bottle is getting near. Yeah, it looks great on the shelf, I'll tell you that much, but it's not going to be a rebuy. And I will tell you one last thing before I take a sip of this. I'm seeing this right now. I thought I started a couple of places here and there now to see the price get a little more normal. And I was just in a store the other day, and it's I'm seeing it for $99. So it really hasn't really gotten any better. Decent color on that. Let's give this a nose. I mean, this had a chance to open up a while, and it's 3/4 of the way down. Nose is pretty similar. It's got that nice weeded nose. It's not really the nose I have the issue with, but let's give it a taste. Cheers. Yeah. It's right there, and I'm not sure if it's a Heaven Hill profile, something with the taste at that proof level. Again, I get something I may get with the small batch on the Larceny, but I guess I described it as grainy, tasting young, and it's not. It's 7 years old. I will say one thing, being completely objective, this probably is the best pour of this that I've had since it's been open. It's been open quite a while. It's not going to make me buy it again. It's not going to make me overpay. I will say it is a little bit better. It may opened up a little bit. Just the basic facts. Again, you're getting 20% wheat out of this. 68 corn, 20 wheat, 12 malted barley. This is a sour mash. It is chill filtered. And the price range is just ridiculous. I've seen it anywhere from, normal, what it should be is somewhere probably in the 60s. That's what it should be. I haven't even seen that. And I've seen everything up that as high as I saw in a place for $199 when it first came out. Ridiculous. I overpaid. It was in that 90-something category, which is, definitely overpaid, and that's what I'm seeing again. But I've seen way higher than that. So, for the last quarter of this, I would say, you'll see if that's about what's left. I would say it's not bad. I would say it's better now than it was when I first opened it. Absolutely, for sure. There is something to it about it opening up. Take one more sip. The graininess is there. It's kind of cleaned it up a little bit. It's kind of mellowed out. However, that doesn't change a thing that I've said about this. It's just not what I expected it would be, and I love weeded bourbons. This is just not going to be a rebuy for me. And it's not going to be a rebuy for me even if they have it at $60. It's just not something I'm going to buy. I can get other stuff that I would like better, certainly on the weeded bourbon category. So I've seen a lot of opinions on this. I know that there are a lot of people who have agreed with me on this, and some may not, and that's totally fine. I'd be curious your opinions. But for me, I'll put this in the category of one of the most disappointing bottles of 2025, at least for me. Cheers.